Hello there, KDG Zone again, and this is an old game between Ignore underscore listed and Sylvester Dangon, and it's a specific strategy, and we're gonna watch that specific strategy over here being applied by Ignore underscore listed, who's playing with Mayans and using the color red over here. On the top of the map, we have Sylvester Dangon playing with Huns, and he's using the color blue. Look at the map of the players over here, and if you look at the map of Sylvester, he has got a gold a little far away, but that is pretty okay. It's not forward at least. It's on the side of his town center, and that's on the secondary goal, which is a little far away. That is okay. He's got wood right in front of him, near the town center, and he's got his forage to the left of him, which is pretty decent. He's got his stone back. What he's got is his deer patch over here, which is very decent, and that's how his map is. And he's got another deer patch over here, still forward, which is pretty okay. And I'll go to the view of Ignore underscore listed and see his goal. His goal is very neatly placed behind his town center. That is very nice, and he's got his wood pretty far forward, which is not great. And where's his next wood line, which is very far away, right? It's very bad. So yeah, this is probably the next closest wood line. So that's bad. So this is the one he's going to target surely, and this one is also very far away. That's his deer patch over there, which is pretty decent. He can take them if he wants to, and let's see, that's another wood, and that is pretty bad over here. So it's not got the greatest map in the world, but let's see how he plays. And this is a different strategy. It's going to be a okay, we'll see. I won't tell you now. And I'm going to go to Sylvester Dangon's point of view and see from his fog of war how much he has scouted. He scouted his base pretty decently, and he knows most of the stuff. He knows where his deer is. He knows where his boar is. He's got a very good wood over there. He's got a goal over there, so he's a very happy man, certainly. And Ignorance listed talks about the players joining his room. He says only 1700 plus players joins his room, and it's a bit arrogant, I believe. So let's look at Ignorance listed and how much he has scouted. He has scouted very neatly around his base. He knows how bad his wood line is. He knows it's very far away. He knows about that wood line, and he knows about this one. So he knows this is the only wood line he's going to use, and that's pretty far forward, right? So it's going to be a bit cautious. And I'm going to go to Sylvester Dangon's point of view again, and let's see, he is a little behind on pop, but that is okay. It's just 4.5 into the game, and why am I casting this game? Well, it's a specific strategy by Ignorance Listed. It is a fast castle by the Mayans. And the most important thing is, does your opponent know about the strategy? Because if you don't know, then you're in trouble. If you know, well, you're still in trouble, but you can do some stuff to at least delay it, or if you're really good, you can handle it and try to go castle age yourself and try to counter whatever comes from the Mayan player. And what comes from the Mayan player? Well, Eagle Warriors. Yes, that's the strategy. Do a fast castle and then bring out Eagle Warriors. That is how it is. You can look at the red player right now, Ignorance listed. He's playing with Mayans. He hasn't put a lumberjack over here, so you know that all these lumberjacks over here are collecting wood close to the town center. He's not bothered of putting a lumber over there and a lumber camp over there, and is all around his town center right now. He's very compact, and he's on 18 pop. So 17 villages are very close to the town center, and has he hit to feudal age yet? No, he hasn't. It's a little far away from it. I'll go to Sylvester Dangon's point of view again, and he's already put farms. You can see that. So he's possibly going to go for stables and cavalry, because that's what a Hun player does generally. And you can look at the Ignorant underscore listed is putting his lumber camp finally with 4 plus 2 6 villages, a little more than the standard. Is sending more to collect wood, and that is a little different strategy. Obviously, you can understand that. And he's on 22 pop right now, and he's not yet hit feudal age, because he's going to do a fast castle, so he's going to delay his feudal age a bit. You can see Sylvester Dangon has already hit feudal age, and I'm sure he's got no idea about the strategy, or does he have? He has done a scouting of his opponent's base, and if he sees the number of villagers on wood, he might have some clue, but I'm sure he doesn't know yet, because none have gone to gold. So it's very difficult to find out right now what is the strategy, though he has scouted his opponent's base. And let's see how much scouting Ignorance Listed has done. No, he hasn't scouted his opponent. Is a little delayed on the feudal age. That's because he's going to go to Castle Age and Fast Castle, and he hasn't scouted his opponent's base. The reason for that is he is pushing deer in, is it? Yes, he's pushed one deer in. He can still push a few more deer, but probably want to go to his opponent and find out his base right now, and we'll see what he does in a while. And it's very good scouting so far by Sylvester Dangon. You can see his opponent collecting deer over there. He's not touching them, he's not harming them, and he knows this is the place where the town center is, and he's going around his opponent's base pretty neatly in circles. Ignore underscore listed, while, well, he's going to find out his opponent, but it's going to be pretty late. He's a little confident about his own strategy, and that's why he's a bit late, and that's how it is. You can see the scouting of Silver Sons from Dangon. It's very neat, it's very nice, and he's done much more scouting, and that's the reason he's got a much higher score, almost 1,000 points lead over Ignore underscore listed. And Ignore underscore listed right now is a little ahead on par, but look at his food right now, 692. You can see how much food he has collected. He's collected 1,990 food. That's 300 more than the blue player, so that is fabulous, and that's the reason why he's going to hit Castle Age anytime. You can see just 11 minutes on the game clock, and he's going to hit Castle Age anytime. There you go, Castle Age, boom boom, and that's the market, that's the blacksmith, and that's the Castle Age timing, 13 minutes 48 seconds on Arabia. That is fabulous, and all of these will go to the gold mining camp over there, and that is the strategy. That's a legit strategy, obviously, and that's what he's going to try. You can see a lot of food more than the Hun player. And what is the Hun player doing right now? He's put a lot on wood, and he's put a lot on food too, and he's going to take out cavalry over there. Yeah, scout cavalry is coming out, and it's going to vault his entire map, because he's got a decent understanding of what his opponent is going to do, and he's probably seen his opponent not putting any military buildings, so he believes that it's going to be a fast castle strategy. But is he prepared for that? That's the question. And he's not going to wall the entire map. It's not going to be very easy. So those Eagle Warriors with pretty fast units, I think 1.1 is their movement rate in Castle Age, so they're going to be very fast, much faster than any archers coming out. If they're planning to, he's not though. He's going to put out scouts over there, so is this side of the map is still very open, and the Eagle Warriors are going to come out anytime, and that's the barrack coming up for the red player, and it's going to go to Castle Age very soon. You can see no farms at all, absolutely no farms, because he doesn't need a lot of food. He needs a 20 food and 50 gold, if I'm not wrong, for those Eagle Warriors. So you can take out 10 Eagle Warriors within 20 minutes, so that will need 500 gold and 200 food. So that's how it is going to be. Let's see his resources right now. Ignorance listed, he's pretty even with food and gold, so he needs to get a lot of gold, and he's already put down his first barrack. He's put down the second barrack. The feudal rush from the scouts are coming in right now, and it's not there's a hole over there, is it? No, there is no hole over there, so those scouts are not going to do any damage. Hasn't put down any villager right now. He's just going to roam around a bit. Was there a hole over there? No, probably that wood line is going to stop the scouts, and these villages are easy catch for the scouts. The scouts are +2, you can see, in the feudal age, so at least one villager should go down. It should target this one. No, he's targeting different villages. That's not great, and this villager is not going to go down, and is going to walk back, and that's a feudal age or Castle Age, I'm sorry, already for the mine player, and he's taking out Eagle Warriors, and that is not good news for the blue player. You can look at Sylvester underscore Dangon, and he's on 227 food, so he's pretty far away. He's doing his real battle right now, and he knows his opponent's gone to Castle Age, so it would be great if you can put some more people on food and not produce any more scouts, because he needs to go to Castle Age ASAP. And that's his scout gone down, and he hasn't lost a villager. If I can find out a lost villager, no, there's no villager lost from the red player. And Ignorance listed is pumping out Eagle Warriors, if I'm not wrong. That's what he's doing right now, and those Eagle Warriors are going to come out heavily on the blue player. It's not even 15 minutes into the game time, and I think there are already 5 Eagle Warriors. It's not 5, but yeah, in a few minutes 5 will come out, and it's going to be bad news for the blue player. He hasn't walled his entire base. You can see that he's just started walling this base because he's got an idea that Eagle Warriors are coming in and they're going to be trouble for the blue players. Lots of scouts. He hasn't done any damage. He's failed to do any damage with these scouts, so that's not great news. And you can see number of people on gold over there. You can see there is around 9 people on gold. That's fabulous. There's absolutely no farmers, so he's very happy with the amount of food income he's getting. I'm surprised that he's not gone for these deer, and I should have done that, but that's how it is right now. He should produce a little more food. He should put down farms, and that's what he should do. And she's taking out his Eagle Warriors. They're already +3. You can see 4+3 attack, and they're going to do a lot of damage to these scout cavalry. And this village is not going to find it very easy to take down these Eagle Warriors because they've got a very decent armor already. And they are coming in fast. He's taking one villager forward, so we will take a look at what he does with that villager. And a bit surprised still that he's not producing villagers. Well, that's the only place he's collecting food. So 4 foragers, that's the only food he's getting. That's the only food income that is coming for the red player. And he's taking his Eagle Warriors forward. He wants to complete this wall, the blue player, because he knows how important that is. But these palisades are going to come down very easily from these Eagle Warriors. They're very strong right now, already 4+3, and that's a stable, and that's a good strategy. And you can even take out man-at-arms if he wants to from this barracks, or even go to Castle 8, Sylvester into Dangon. He's on 359 food, is on 32 pop. It's a little more pop than Ignorance listed, but he's got even 8 villages more, but it's pretty far away from Castle Age, and he is more determined in finishing this wall. You can see around 5 Eagle Warriors already in the base, and he's doing a siege workshop, and that villager can be brought down, and that's what the blue player should target, to take that villager down, and that's what he should do, and he's trying to do that. But we'll look at the micro from Ignore_listed. Yes, he's sticking his Eagle Warrior, is trying to defend that villager. He's going to do that quite successfully because this villager is going to go down, and I think he's doing his job fantastically over there. He wants this siege workshop. It's very important. He's brought that villager down. He's going to take that villager down too. He's going to target the scouts right now because the scouts are going to do the damage. No, it's not doing any damage. That villager is still up with 30 hit points, and the more Eagle Warriors coming in from the red player. You can see that. We can see how much food income he has right now. Ignorance listed, and there we go. It's 1,000 more food for the blue player, but still Ignorance listed is happily producing those Eagle Warriors, and the reason for that is the amount of gold required for Eagle Warriors is more than food. So food is not much required for Ignorance listed. So he's doing his job decently, and it's a village strategy obviously, and he's doing a fantastic job. He's taking out this Mangonilla, and a lot of Eagle Warriors already in the base. Look at that, almost 10 Eagle Warriors, and it's very difficult. 19 minutes of game time to handle those +3 Eagle Warriors. That's Mangonilla. That's the one the blue player should target. He's scared to bring his scouts forward. He can even take his villages forward, try to hit that Mangonilla, but he's not doing that. That village is going to go down obviously, and this villager will probably want to do one more barrack over here if that is needed, but right now it doesn't look like it's needed. So it looks pretty bad for the Hun player right now. He's not able to produce anything. Let's look at his resources over here. He's got very decent resources, so I'm a bit surprised that he's not producing man-at-arms or even scouts over there. He's not producing anything. Has he resigned to the fate that he's not going to win this game? And that is possibly the news. He's so calling even more. I'm surprised that he's not producing army and just keep on walling. He should make at least a scout so that they can take down the Mangonel, because that should be the target. But he's resigned to the fate, and he's resigned to the game too. And that was a good strategy and a good game from Ignore_listed, and that's a GG from the Hun player. So that's a strategy, and that's the way this player plays. I'm sure you guys might play better than that, but at least there's some sort of a template with this strategy. Hope you guys enjoyed that game, and I'll be back with more. I'll be back with more of Ignore_listed, because we'll see that how a player plays when they know what strategy he's doing. So it might be different. They might win the game, but we'll see what happens. So bye for now. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video if you like it, and yes, I will be back with more. Bye bye.